Hello, I am AxelMC131 and welcome back to Minecraft 1.11 on the Salty Dog SMP. Oh, it's been too long since I've been doing a video here. I've actually been playing a bunch more Starsect than I expected I would be the last few weeks, and that's been taking up quite a bit of my time because the 0.8 and then following 0.8.1 updates came out, the latter of which only came out the other day. And I've been playing a bunch of that and working on the mods that I've been working on, and outside of that I've also been doing a whole lot of stuff in my real life, which sucks. To put it loosely, but no, it's more. I shouldn't complain really, but doing a great job of doing a combination of looking for work and learning to drive at the same time. So yay me! I'm not enjoying it, but that's beside the point. So I've decided that I'm going to have a relaxing afternoon today, and I've got a cup of tea and biscuits here, and I'm going to take care of one of the tasks that I have on my list of things to do on the Salty Dog SMP. And I have actually still been playing on this, even though I haven't been doing videos in Minecraft for a bit. I've still been doing work in here, and I've got, for instance, this is the most recent addition to the Skyplex complex. In fact, you can see it out the back there with the airship and everything. And this is my tree farm. It's not very high-tech, but basically it's just to speed things up. So there's a whole lot of places where you can chuck down saplings, and it will grow trees by rapidly bone mealing them, because I've got all the bone meal in the world, thanks to the old skeleton dungeons, and then smack that button and it uses it all, and then grows the trees super fast, and then you can chop them all down and repeat the process. I'm not going to be doing it that much at the moment, because what I'm wanting to do is actually get saplings and wood and stuff. A lot of saplings I've got plenty of, but I want to be a bit more efficient. Now I'm going to grab these acacia saplings because I'm trying to explain what I'm doing. So the thing that I've got on my list of things to do is the lucky dip stand, which is I have done a video on the mechanics behind before, but it's my player shop, quote unquote, in the town, in the spawn town. And if you didn't catch any of the videos explaining it, it's basically an actual randomized lucky dip. Every now and again I cycle the prizes out, but there are 9 random prizes to be won, some of which are kind of junk, some of which are pretty good. They're completely random, and the way it works is you run up to the lucky dip stand, throw in an iron nugget, and it will randomly dispense you an item. So it's sort of just a fun little thing to have for the hell of it. And I'm considering upgrading it at some point, the mechanism of it specifically, to go back to having like single items, so I can have like more interesting loot. Because at the moment I've kind of just been cycling out random everyday blocks and items, and it's not very interesting. But that's not what we're doing today. Today we're going to be overhauling the outside of it. Now I will show you what it looks like later, but I'm also going to put up a picture of what I want it to be, and it's going to try and match with the rest of the design as set out by FirstGenGamer and the other people who have been building in the spawn town from the very start. Because when I first built it, it didn't really fit with the theme. It's like still like a little cottage design building, but it doesn't really fit with the theme of the rest of the town in terms of like the block choices. So I had made a plan, I suppose, of what I wanted it to end up looking like, to more closely match the block choices, and I'm going to be working from that. So I've actually got a printed out screenshot in front of me of that. That's from a single player world where I built it in creative. It's basically the same building, just with like a different shaped roof and different block choices. So I'm going to be doing that. But one of the key things is I'm going to need a bunch of acacia. So that's why I'm starting here, is that I'm going to be manually growing some acacia. Now this system, with the size of this building, it really should have been bigger, but I think at the time I just wanted to make a thing. It will support oak and birch trees, but it won't grow anything else on the sides here because they're too close to these arching walls. But basically any other tree it can grow in these bits here, and I'm spreading them out so that I have a better chance of getting saplings back, because I don't have a lot of acacia saplings. But I am going to need acacia wood to be building this, because it's one of the main materials that some of this stuff has been made out of. Okay, there we go. That should give me enough. The entire roof is made of acacia, basically. I'm looking at the picture here. It's basically I'll get to that when I'll grab some acacia logs, and then until it's day, and then I'll run over to spawn, and I'll show you what it looks like at the moment, and then I'll paste over a picture of what I want it to look like when it's done. Okay, we should be good. pretty low frame rate, but that's just my fault. Okay, let's let these decay a bit. But yeah, so in case I hadn't made it clear, I apologize. This isn't like a redstone video or anything like this. This is just another casual video of a project that I thought I could just talk over while I do it, I suppose. And it's fairly simple. It's not going to require much intensive work. I just needed to grab a couple of materials. I've basically got all the materials that I need, as far as I know. I might need to make some more stone brick. I'm not sure. I'll get to that. There's some more saplings. Saplings! But yeah, I'm more doing this video just for this because I haven't done any Minecraft type videos in a couple of days. Jeez, a couple of weeks more like. And I've been feeling like I need to do more stuff in Minecraft, so this seems like a good thing. And I think that that is all growing around the logs. That was a very tall tree. I might have to pillar up to that. Hang on. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I didn't think very hard when I made this building. I probably should not have made the frame out of wood. But my aesthetic choices got the better of me, and this happened. Are these actually touching logs? Yes, they were. Okay, that block was touching logs. The rest of them should start decaying now. If I remember correctly, it's within about 4 blocks. Leaves that are contacting a log, or contacting a leaf which is in contact in... I think it's up to 4 blocks away. As long as one of those leaves is touching a log. I think it also works for just any type of wood, really, but I don't know if it works for fence. Then it won't decay. It'll treat it as a tree. I can't remember the numbers. Okay, that's basically it. So how much log we got from that? 21 acacia wood. That's all going to need to be made into logs. So I'm not going to have any regrets about that. 24 and 64. Okay. And all of that's... I've got a bit back upstairs, but most of that's going to end up needing to get turned into stairs. So I'll chuck that back. I don't know if we need any other types of wood. I've got plenty of wood upstairs. While I'm here, I'll also put my armor back on. There we go. I think we're good. I don't think there are any more saplings around here that I've missed. We're going to get any more from here. Doesn't look like. And the sun's come up. Excellent. Right. Let us run out here. Oh, just going to also point out before I get distracted by it. This chest here, a while back, I came out onto the server and there was like someone had like clearly fallen off that and died, and there was a big pile of like death loot around this area, and I collected as much as I could. I didn't save all of it, but I collected as much as I could and put it in this chest here, and posted something on the Salty Dog Discord channel, and no one responded. So in case it was missed, if you're on the Salty Dog server and you happen to be watching this and you're the person who came over here and died, your stuff is still here. It's been there for about 2 or 3 weeks now. And there's a creeper coming after me. Hey, buddy. Oh, you can't reach me from here. Ha! Alright, we're just going to go inside. Okay, let's go back upstairs. I'm also doing a little bit of renovation here. I wanted to make a more interesting stairwell, so I've cleared out everything that was on these floors, and I've just made a hole through here, and I can hear a zombie who's clearly half stuck on one of the gears halfway up the building. But we're just going to go up, back to the airship, and retrieve the materials that we will need. I don't really need to shut that while I'm here. Okay, so we have logs. So that's all the acacia wood that we have. We've got some slabs as well. I'm looking at the design here. I don't think we're going to need any. Not sure. Okay, but we will need... the image is actually dark oak, because I initially made it out of dark oak, but I think I'm going to stick with spruce. Spruce logs and actual spruce planks. Oh, but we actually got some more acacia wood there. That's good to know. So we've got some backup in case we need. I think 2 stacks will be plenty. It's not that big a building. Ah, yes. I'd actually built the structure out of... the top stair structure out of bone block. Alright. I don't know if I've got a suitable replacement. I could just use wool. I've got all the wool in the world. Let's just go with wool for the moment. Wool is a nice block. Stained glass panes. We'll leave them out for the moment. We should be okay. Do I... By the way, I think I put a silk touch pick in here. Yes, I did. Okay, good. I kept encountering situations where I was like, I wish I had a silk touch pick on me. And thinking that I had one in my my backpack, and I didn't. So I went and actually put one in there. So I've now got that handy. We're also going to need cobblestone. and like some stone brick. Do I have stone brick? I've got stone brick. Okay, we can make the rest of that while we're there. And I think the detailing was all in oak fence, so we'll grab a bit of that. Grab some spruce slabs and stairs. Yeah, that should be all we need. The picture is not great, but that should be all we need. Okay, I'm going to head back to spawn. Or I'm going to head to spawn, and I will show you what the plan is. It has been a few weeks since I was last properly on doing anything. Like, I've been jumping on and just, like, taking care of housekeeping, but I haven't really been doing anything. Oh, we got this situation again. There we go. Okay, hopefully that fixes it. I don't think a lot has changed here. Everyone's kind of been busy with non-Minecraft projects as far as I know. So there's been there's been less stuff going on recently. But yeah, okay. This is what I'm meaning about the building style. So these are some of the more recent additions to the spawn town. I don't know if you've been keeping up with FirstGen's videos, but this is the bank and the inn, and this is the sort of house style that is being worked towards. And at the moment, the Lucky Dip stand looks like this. Doesn't really match. So I'm gonna paste over a picture of the screenshot of the creative built version of this with the proper design, and I'll show you that now. And that's basically what we're aiming to convert this into. So we're going to have to replace a lot of blocks and replace stuff, but it should be doable. It should be perfectly doable. And there is a crafting table right here, which cannot be. Oh, it can be accessed. Wow, that's the anvil's hitbox. We've got like 2 pixels on either side of the crafting table. Nice. Well, at least we can actually access that. So I'm wondering how we want to start. And I think actually I probably should have made a chest so that I could dump stuff in. That would probably be a good idea. We'll do that now. Screw it. We'll do that now. I'll just make a chest. And we'll stick it just there. I don't know why not. Okay, so materials that we're going to need. There we go. And we can start tearing the current version down, or at least changing it. Yes, the structure is already made of spruce logs, so we shouldn't need to change much of that. Now, I'm just looking at the count, or at least the upper floor structure. On the upgraded version, so the lower floor is going to be cobblestone and stone brick, and we're also going to have cross beams, so we're going to need to make some stone brick stairs, and I think we're going to need... I can't really count how many, but we're going to need a few, so we'll just do... Whoops. Do this properly. There we go. Let's go with that. On a whim. I can make more if we need. Okay. So we're also going to be upgrading these. These walls of like cobblestone and andesite are going to be changed into just pure spruce planks. But first, I've got cobblestone. Alright, maybe we should do that first actually. I don't know. Now, we'll just do this. Okay, so is it on the inside as well? Yes. So that's coming out, and we're going stairs all the way around. And I think this is getting completely cleared out. These side details are going to be changed. So we might as well take those out. And we repeat the process and carry on around. Thank goodness for fast and non-breaking diamond tools. You know, it's good. It's good. Been actually spent some time not too long ago getting experience and levels, and then upgrading all my tools. So with like unbreaking and stuff. So it is a good thing to have. I suppose I don't really get far enough in survival most of the time to actually require it, but it's good. My frame rate seems really low. I'm going to change to fast graphics just while I'm here. Whoops. Thump. Probably going to lag the video a bit. Let me just resync. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. A little bit faster. Bandicam's little FPS meter up there went from an averaging about 18 to 20 to about 25 to 30, which is, I suppose, as much as we're going to get. Right. So what's the size of that? I think that's a 3-block gap, and then the next bit is where that is. So we're going up, and then the next one is out. And I actually can't remember if it goes in. Ha! That's my bad. I think it probably would, but we're just going to do that around the outer corners to start with. Yeah. And then on top of those upturned stairs to the sides, there's going to be horizontal logs, which are going to be presented as if they're a kind of frame. Whoops. There we go. Little bit tedious, but not too much. Okay. In fact, we might as well do that while we're here. So we need logs. And the sun's setting, so I need to remember to be on my guard at the same time. In fact, I'll put my shield in that slot, just in case. I need to quickly switch. Okay, so we're going to have logs there. I should probably build like a dirt scaffold or something. That would probably be a good idea. Let's just do that. That'll do. Up, and out, out, and out. Okay. Yes, and because this one has a curved roof, but we're not going to have a curved roof in the final one because the style of this one is just a straight angled roof. We're actually going to be raising the eaves by 1 block. So how the roof edges are currently flush with the top of those logs, they're going to be 1 block higher in the final one. So maybe we should take the roof out. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Right, let's make a bunch of these. Now, fortunately, part of the frame is going to be, it was originally going to be spruce stairs, but I'm wondering if the dark oak stairs actually going to work, because I think Lee's used dark oak on these ones. I can't tell for sure. I think he has. I think it's a combination of acacia and dark oak as opposed to acacia and spruce. So it's going to look a little bit off, but not too off, hopefully. And we can change that at a later date if we need to anyway. Okay. Let's get rid of some of these side details because they're going to confuse me. So we'll just get rid of those, pick up some materials as we go. Okay. And I can hear zombies. They must be coming from somewhere. Right. There we go. And the front really doesn't have any decorations, but we'll remove those all the same. Not bad. Okay. Now then, let's start taking out the sides here. We're going to need a bunch more spruce planks though, so let's make... I can't really judge how many we're going to need exactly, but we'll go with just under 2 stacks to start with. And hope that's enough. Right, let's start breaking down these walls. Yep. We'll just do the back and side walls to start with, just so I don't confuse myself with where all the redstoning stuff is supposed to be. Leave the cobblestone top for the moment. That can be, whoops, cleaned up at a later date. The other reason for doing this is I don't actually have much cobblestone in my inventory, which is, of course, the one thing that I forgot to stock up on. I've probably got enough to do this, but I might as well do this to grab some more. Actually, yeah, let's just keep going around the back. I can hear zombie. Where is zombie? Probably on the other side of the fence, maybe? Okay. Hop. I can hear him and he sounds close, but I can't see him anywhere. Always the worst. Okay, we're also going to need to remember that that ladder is going to be broken, so we're going to have to replace it. There we go. He must be right on the other side of that wall. Okay, right, let's go in here and grab all these dropped items. There we go. And we'll also break the ladder just so that we have control over it. There we go. And pop back out. Do the other side. I will actually place that back for the moment. There we go. That's just to keep villagers out, because they keep walking in there and then not being able to get out again. Okay, this side. Whoops. Okay, and then we'll jump back over here and do the front. I'll have to change these signs at some point. So maybe for the moment we'll leave the inner bits with all the signs attached to them, just as they are. Whoops. Yeah, so above there maybe we'll just leave them. Yeah. Hop. More planks. Okay, so I made a bit more than we needed to, but that's alright. We're probably going to need them again anyway. At a later date I'll change those signs, just so I don't forget what they say. And we've got stairs out there for some reason. Right, I think that's everything from here. We will put those back in my other slot. Stick torches back around here so that we don't end up having too many monsters spawn. There's a skeleton on the roof over there. And here. Okay, that should do for the moment. Might actually jump back inside just to grab anything that I lost in there. Oh, there we go. Anything down here? No. Anything fall into the sorter? I can't tell from here, can I? Here. Anything up there? Oh, there we go. There we go. Excellent. And while we're here, we might as well also place that ladder back. Can't place ladders in the block you're in for some reason. Okay, there we go. Now then, this upper floor is going to be a bit interesting. That's really basically it for the lower bit, other than the detailing, so it may actually be prevalent at that point just to remove the roof. Alright, we'll drop off any extras in here. There we go. Keep those on me. So now we're going to need to make some acacia stairs, and we're also going to need, so what is it, dark oak? Yeah, dark oak. We're going to need some dark oak stairs. Hang on. Oh, yeah. Oh, I knew that I'd said earlier that I had dark oak stairs, and I couldn't remember where. Yeah, the current roof, of course. So we have to break the roof down first. That's alright. We can do that. So we'll pop back inside. Once again, run up here. Okay, let's start breaking this thing down.